I didn't write nothing.
Oh, yeah.
So my name's Shalini. I'm from Carbondale. My mother is a cosmetologist, and she learned to do hair because her mother could not do hair. So she taught herself how to do hair. All I can ever remember is my mom doing my hair. I have a little sister, and she would just always do our hair. Like I said, we had a bucket full of hair barrettes, blah balls. Like my mom did everybody's hair all the time. It was always braids, ponytails, and just barrettes all over our head. We called them ball balls. They were like two balls on a string.
I remember those.
And you would twist them around your hair, in your different little ponytails. And then as I got older, just our hair would always be braided naturally. Eventually, as we got a little older, probably like middle school, we started doing crochets. They were naturally curly. Our hair would just be braided back, crochet hair in. Probably wasn't until we got older, more of the weaves and sew-ins and stuff. But I brought a hot comb. This is an electric one. Because I don't have a old-fashioned one where it's set on the stove, but we did have a gas stove, and it would sit on there. My mom would be greasing my scalp while it was getting hot, and then there would be a towel. She would pat the towel. Sometimes it would be on my shoulder. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm gonna burn. But I never got burned. But you always thought you burned because the grease would roll down your hair to your ear. You'd be like, and when it touched your hair, it made a I always thought my hair was burning out, but it never did. It would just be really straight. And you would tie it up at night, with your scarf and your bonnet, and you would just be nice and presentable for the next day. I didn't like it getting my hair hot up on iron, but I did like the effect afterwards. And then as soon as, I think someone said earlier, as soon as they could start, I had ponytails every day. Like I'd brush my hair in some gel, and I wore a ponytail like forever. It would every blue moon I would like, Mom, can you do my hair, braid my hair? She would never do how I asked. But it would still be really cute, and it made me feel good. And eventually as I got older, probably like 2021, I think, I also got locks, and that has been a process. So I've had 2 brain surgeries. The first one in 2020, I didn't have locks, but the first question I said, do you have to shave my hair? And he did lie, he said no. And they did end up shaving it back here, and afterwards I did cut my hair pretty short. And then I had another brain surgery last year, and he only cut 1 braid up here in the front, and my loctician was able to put it back in. As Apostle Ebony had said, the beauty of the locks, being able to kind of cut and put them back in. So I have enjoyed my lock journey as well, and as she mentioned, just kind of, depending on who you do. My mom even learned how to do it. She's very creative and very transformative, it doesn't take much for her to see something and she pretty much has it. She's very creative like that. I, on the other hand, cannot do hair. I don't touch hair. I don't part hair.
Not part.
I can't do anything with hair. So when I got pregnant, I was like, God, please, a boy and a girl, or 2 boys. It was a boy and a girl. Because I just like hair. That's all I thought is my daughters are gonna have to get their hair done. I don't have to do hair. I don't have to do hair. So thankfully it was a boy and a girl because I had twins. But my mom does all the hair. So
Yay.
that is my